Hey everyone, welcome back to another market closing live stream. I have been looking for this pin and I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found what I needed. So we have a market closing live stream, and I'll tell you, there is some stuff to talk about. Not only has AMC been written back to life after a sell-off this morning, a little bit of a sell-off this morning. I mean, not much. Let's be real. AMC is just kicking butt. But AMC right now up 19.64%. Really good. I want to see potentially rally here into the close here. This day held on. Today was a big test for AMC. And so far, folks, AMC's crushing it. Crushing it. This was a massive moment. This was a moment of truth for AMC. A buy the rumor, sell the news day. And folks, people bought the news. Not only did we buy the news, but we bought the fact that AMC sold shares and that another company bought AMC shares. So now there was some potential FUD this morning on CNBC over, what if the company that bought the shares just immediately dumped them back on the market for a quick profit? I don't know. I honestly, I took that as a little bit jaded, a little too skeptical. So I don't believe that. I think we got some really good attention, good action here on AMC. Let's go ahead and get the shared window up here too. There we go. So good action here on AMC. Very, very impressive. What else we have? We've got some movers today. Look at that C3 AI. C3 AI has been in the toilet literally for months. And insane run after IPO. And look at it. We're finally getting a movement back to the upside on C3 AI. Finally breaking out. I mean, the thing went down to $46. And here we are finally approaching a breakout. Really, this is a company here that just needed a breakout. Another one that would probably operate much similarly to AMC would probably be Affirm. Yeah, see, Affirm's starting to show that kind of breakout. It's only up about 2.45% today, but it's showing a little bit of that breakout starting here. So something else to pay attention to. Affirm, C3AI. These could be some comeback champs right here. Both comeback champions potentially, because they had sold off so absolutely dramatically. We've got BlackBerry up 13%. Jeez. Build-A-Bear did go up about 20% for a moment in the day. It's up about 11.53% right now. So it did rotate back to the downside again. Remember, the market cap on BlackBerry is much, 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 much lower than AMC. I think we calculated, well, actually, it was a lot lower. It was like 160 times lower or something like that. But anyway, we got like a $300 million market cap over here on Build-A-Bear. AMC are somewhere around $10-11 billion. GameStop up 11%, Express up 10%, SoFi 10%, Churchill Capital 9.52%, Neo, let's go, Neo, almost a full 10% here. Finally, they're breaking out again. Gee whiz, look at this. Roblox is almost at $100. This is incredible. I mean, these are good moves here, with the exception of Tesla. Look at that. Tesla's down 0.7. Like, what a loser. Nobody cares about Tesla right now. Tesla just got sort of rotated against here. You've got, on the losing side, you really got Clever getting clapped today. Wow, 9.3%. I wonder why. Playboy down 6%. Beyond Meat's down 7% again, going right back to that 130. You're also seeing crypto kind of slow down. Pretty nasty article there by Bloomberg. Let's see. Okay, hold on one sec. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Sorry. Okay, good. Okay, sorry. That took me a second here. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Bloomberg had a nasty piece. So, no, I'm not new to somebody just said this. Kevin, still new to crypto. That article is FUD. No. Look, it's very easy to call it FUD. I put that in the title. I put FUD or no in the title. But you got to pay attention to it. When somebody says that potentially 70% of Tether is in junk bonds, potentially, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to that. or at least dive into it. Like let's go into this. Is this true? You got to be careful. And this is like y'all know me. I'm a big fan of the cryptos, but I like to be aware of some of the other potential issues. And I've personally come up with the stablecoin rehypothecation concern before. So it's not like I'm just like, oh, I read an article, let me just talk about this. I literally talked about this months ago, and they're just coming in with new stats here. So I think it's a small like edge case scenario, but it's something to keep an eye on. Not FUD, it's the truth. Crypto can survive without Tether. Yeah, sure. But go watch that video, because they talked about how like 40% of Bitcoin transactions and Bitcoin liquidity is directly connected to Tether. So if Tether collapses, liquidity in Bitcoin collapses. Liquidity doesn't necessarily mean price, but it's very, very interesting to me. And I always like to know how strong is the house of cards, right? Is this a house of cards or what is it? It's very, very important to know. But yeah, so what else we got here? Yeah, AMC really, really pushing here. It's softening into the close here. I'm going to go 5 minute just to smooth this out a little bit here. We've got 5 minute. Yeah, we really had our dip today. I drew a line here to see if I could, because we got a triple touch point right here at the low. Look at this triple touch point here. This is actually, if we had gotten back to this again, but this was going to be my buy-in attempt, because we had a very clear triple touch point. Look at this. Triple touch right here at about 28.80. Touch, touch, touch. It was such an easy triple touch, but the market literally ran away from us on that one. So not a surprise. They stopped the car for a few minutes. They're like, hey, you want to go in? Here's your opportunity. If you were too slow, oh well. So something to keep in mind. That was going to be my buy-in for AMC. So I was really looking forward to that as a buy-in. I should have just gone in when the triple touch happened, and that was such a clear tell. It's like, we just triple touch, grab it, but I didn't. So I saw the triple touch and then it ran away from me. My fault. That would have been a great buying opportunity. Obviously, hindsight now, but also even at the technicals, we looked at the technicals at the time. I mean, everything was perfect around this time. So, oh well. What are you gonna do, right? That's the way the cookie crumbles. And I drew the line too. I think that's probably what bugs me the most, is like the thing was oversold on the RSI. I mean, basically, it was like 31 on the RSI. It was a retest of basically the same level we had before. I mean, everything was aligned right there. Didn't do it. Just didn't do it. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. So, Churchill Capital, though. Very nice movement today on Churchill Capital. Very nice movement on GameStop. Overall, incredible day for the momentum movers. Absolutely incredible day. Volatility today is actually up 7.46%. The Dow's up 0.11%, but you got some bigger stocks, I think, pulling down here. Beyond Meat, Ubiquity, Solar Edge, Zillow, Enphase. For some reason, Enphase is down again to 139. Pinterest, so not everything's green today. You definitely have some red today, and definitely the volatility's here. I mean, look at Tesla has just been bobbing up and down for a while here. It's been something else. So what else do we have? Let's give a little shout out here to CNBC. Let's see what they have for us. Here we go. Let's listen in for a moment. Chamath, is he coming on?
His position in one of his earlier SPACs. Remember Virgin Galactic, one of the early ones that they did.
AMC's pumping a little bit into the close, y'all. Oh, man, it's at 22% right now. Can we get to 30?
Hold on to this position in SoFi.
Chamath, like any of our shareholders, is bound by any restrictions in terms of trade windows that are not available to trade, in addition to lockup periods. And he has the ability to sell just like any investor outside of those two restrictions. He's been a great advocate for the company and one that we've really enjoyed partnering with. We do not ask our shareholders when they're going to sell.
Still waiting to hear if his latest or next one will be Equinox, Sarah. But, Paulo Hapatia put out this annual letter last week that a lot of people gave him heat for. I read it. I gave him a little hard time, too. He had gross returns, but not net of fees, which is how virtually everybody compares things. He had IRRs that were very hard to follow exactly what they actually meant. It was an interesting read. I'll give him that, but it was unclear as to, it obviously showed great performance.
So you're skeptical on the financial analysis he's doing?
I mean, listen, there's I don't want to speak specifically about SoFi, which has been a win, a real win for them so far. But the incentives are misaligned when it comes to the SPAC sponsor and the targets that they often choose, given that the stock can go well below the $10 that the retail owner can own it at and or choose not to and get their $10 back. I mean, you can make money as a SPAC sponsor down to as low as 2 if you do a sensitivity analysis on that. And then, of course, we do talk often about the projections for some of these companies. The SEC has been looking at it closely. They've been cracking down on the way they account for warrants, on the projections, and on some of the interrelationships involving those who also buy the pipes, who are the SPAC sponsors and everything else. So it has slowed dramatically in terms of issuance.
That's true. I mean, we said last year, I'm just going to pull off here. Last year, we literally had it was SPAC a day, folks. It was crazy. And sometimes it was even multiple SPACs a day. I mean, crazy. That's all I have to say. Let's listen to what's the AMC.
You have to draw some distinctions between the SPACs that merge with a company that is very early stage and purely concept, and it really needs that personality out front to endorse it and to really pitch the idea, and wild projections, which is a lot of the deals that get done. And something like SoFi, which is a little bit more mature, it certainly would have been IPO ready had they chosen to go that route. The big investment decision here with this company is not, is the SPAC sponsor, Chamath, going to stick with it? I don't think that matters as much as the merits of the business and where it's going to be in the fintech field, which is getting very crowded, which is still operating at a loss.
Sorry, I muted myself there for a second. We're going to pull off this for a moment. Let's go back over here. Let's watch the sticks, okay? So we had a little brief run here. Volume did just pump to 1.3 million here. I mean, volume almost 2.5 here. Actually, it did 2.5. So good sort of volume move all of a sudden on AMC. Yeah, obviously, we are getting into the close here. Tuesday was a big day for AMC, and I cannot apparently manipulate the chart here, which is kind of fun. So remember, oh, there we go. Okay, so that's interesting. All right. Oh, there we go. Nope, not letting me zoom in. Okay, well, if you want to enjoy the bizarreness of what's happening with the chart here, make sure to get yourself 2 free stocks with Webull. Go to metkevin.com/Webull, and you too could deal with sticky chart syndrome. Everybody wants sticky chart syndrome. But anyway, okay, so what do we got over here? Look at Microvision pump. We've been talking about Microvision for a little bit, and yeah, just absolutely killing it here. Microvision, definitely one of those that pushes into those low 20s pretty regularly, and this is the kind of momentum you usually want to see when you're pushing here. So very, very cool. Mind Medicine down 8.56%, really crashing here into the close. Ethereum down about to 25.36. Playboy's down 6%, but it's been bobbing around the low 40s, so not too worried about Playboy. Dropbox actually, it might be down 2%, but it hasn't been too terribly. I mean, it's up to about 26.80. Not like a huge mover, but it's certainly been positive. Peloton might be red today, but it's still at 108, which is phenomenally better. I mean, it's 30 points above where it was after the when we bought it, after the maddening sell-off on the treadmill FUD. Hold on, what is this? Mixed delivery numbers from the Chinese. Let me see here.
Despite the monthly decline, Citi upgrading NIO to buy, saying accelerating orders and strong demand recovery could boost NIO 50% to the upside. Mike, what do you make of this demand figures coming in from China on EVs, which is really one of the most promising growth areas?
Yeah, it's I mean, pretty impressive just in terms of the gross numbers. Obviously, you have tremendous incentives being built into that market over there to just go pretty wholesale in this direction. Pretty notable. Tesla shares struggling today. They've struggled for a while. A lot of noise about whether they're going to really have a genuine opportunity to get their fair share of the market in China. But it's as one of these thematic plays, it's the one that seems to have a lot more going to it longer term. You know, it traded a little bit in sync with some of the stay-at-home stuff, and it got mixed up in a lot of the, the sort of all-in speculative names. And now it seems as if there's obviously a much bigger picture, multi-year theme in EVs that seems exploitable, even with all the volatility.
Okay, we're going to pull off here and we're going to go to, I mean, it's interesting what they're saying about Tesla here, but let's go ahead and look at AMC here. AMC pumping a little bit back to over 22% here. Look at this into the close run here. Very, very exciting to see. Usually market close and market open tend to be pretty green with AMC. So it's usually during the day that you worry about like the sell-offs. Kind of what we had on Friday, but today is no Friday. Look at that move. Absolutely incredible move here. Microvision, BlackBerry 15%, GameStop 12. A lot of these holding, a lot of these holding pretty stable. Vuzi up 7%. This one's pretty volatile here. I want to go look a little bit more in the middle here. Shift Technologies, yeah, 3.74% to the upside. Wayfair, always back over 315. See, some of these, they just have these rubber. Oh, folks, Airbnb is another one that has been sold down for quite a while. Airbnb, C3AI, Affirm. You're getting in at lower prices here on some of these. Those are, if I was going to look for stocks today, I would probably go look around there just because relatively we had some lows here. Same thing with EXPI. You go to sort of a little harder to see on the day chart here. But definitely some of the fat got cut out here real fast. So what else do we have here? Nordstrom. We've got Carnival Cruise Lines, 2% Tattooed. Oh, Tattooed went green today. And so did Lemonade. We're actually having a little bit of a recovery in the market here. Let's go to SPY. Let's just see the S&P 500. Actually slightly negative. The Dow is a tiny little bit up. Let me listen to CNBC again here for a moment. Let's listen in.
Many years of growth arguably have been pulled forward. And once again, it's very difficult to talk about valuation in these names, even taking that into consideration, because valuation really isn't a part of the conversation at this point for many of these names and other names for that matter. And so what a stock like Zoom is supposed to be worth really is about, I think, how satisfying the story is coming out of earnings.
Zoom.
And how investors take today's story. I think it's right to say that it will be about what the expectations were, given that I think people are digesting the fact that a lot of this stuff a lot of the growth has been pulled forward.
So, Mike, the high was what, last October or so when Zoom is trading above $550? It's now trading around $330. Where's that left the valuation?
It's still pretty rich. I mean, it's no way kind of come down to a level where it looks anything like the rest of the market. In fact, it's interesting for as many differences as there are, as many as distinctions people want to make between the specific company dynamics, it's traded almost perfectly with Peloton. Since Peloton's IPO in late 2019. So it sort of gets thrown into the, we just think this is the momentum is all from stay-at-home dynamics. It's not all there is. It's trading at 80-something times forward earnings. It was 200 times. It actually wasn't even really profitable a year and a half ago. So everything's going in the right direction, but it's just a very long process, probably, of continuing to grow into the valuation. Got a lot of credit for that vast head start that the company had. And it probably has to prove in a reopened economy that the subscriber count is pretty durable. People are not canceling. People are still going to pay up for the premium.
It's a good point. It's all about subscribe and really the growth numbers. That's the problem, is that you really haven't seen the growth numbers at Zoom. A lot's just been pulled so heavily forward. So it looks like we're going to close in about 2 minutes at right around 22% here on AMC. That's going to put us right around $31.85. It's an increase of about 22% for the day. C3AI really good here at 16%. Microvision 14.81, BlackBerry 14, SoFi 11.71 here, Neo incredible, Churchill Capital incredible, 9% moves here on both of these. Both Neo, for example, looking for that one to be Neo's a good one. A lot of debate about battery swapping, but quite frankly, for the Chinese market, battery swapping makes a lot of sense, especially for folks who don't have who don't have garages. Open not participating, says someone. Let's see. Open door. Yeah, apparently not. Is down 2.97. Yeah, mixed day though. We certainly do have some losers today. Look at Red Robin give up their gains after they did have smashing numbers last week. Ubiquity's bounced off that 275, but it's had trouble getting back over 300, especially since it had a hack as well. That didn't help. 45 seconds to the close. Upstart sitting at 144. Let's see here. Let's go watch the AMC and GameStop candles for the close. So 25 seconds to go. Got the AMC candles here. We're actually rallying into the close. GameStop is not, but AMC certainly is. So let's go ahead and get the bell ready here. We are ready for the bell on CNBC. Let's listen in.
Volume, by the way, is enormous. The volume for all of these stocks is also enormous. AMC trading 472 million shares. I mean,
it's the hottest stock in the market.
Yeah, that's kind of absurd. But it's certainly been the name that we watch so closely today, given that great day trade by that firm Mudman.
So loud. So loud. They just stopped talking.
There's the bell. Dow closed higher. S&P 500 and NASDAQ just slightly lower. Small caps won the day. Welcome back, everyone, to Closing Bell. I'm Sarah Eisen, along with David Faber, who's in today for Wilfred Frost, and Mike Santoli, of course, CNBC senior markets commentator. Take a look at how we finished up the day on Wall Street. Gave up the rally. As you can see, the open was strong. We were up 319 points at the highs of the session, and then just kind of closed lower. Biggest contributor to the Dow gains, Goldman Sachs, adding 67 points. Boeing was a big winner as well, but the losers, United Healthcare, Amgen, and J&J. S&P 500 closing flat. Energy stocks, though, jumping 4% after crude oil saw its highest close since 2018. Materials also strong. Banks, communication services, healthcare, utilities, and consumer staples were the weak links. The NASDAQ closing just about flat. If you look at where the pain was, Microsoft was lower, Adobe, Apple, weakness in some media stocks like Comcast, Netflix also lower, despite strength out of Google's Alphabet and Facebook, which closed up. And the small caps were the winners of the day, up 1.14% off the back of strength in energy and materials and financials. Those were some of the top sectors. Investors are now awaiting a pair of quarterly results from Zoom and HPE. We will have instant analysis of both numbers as soon as they are released. First up, let's talk about this close. Peter Cicchini from Axonic is still with us. Greg Branch from Veritas Financial Group joins the conversation. First, I will send it to you, Mike. You can opine on today's action or anything else. I mean, there was very little in the way of catalyst. We got an ISM manufacturing number, which continued to point to very strong growth from manufacturing near record levels. But
let's go ahead and grab the sticks again here and see how things actually closed. It's exciting, I'll tell you. I mean, sure, the rally may have given up broader here, sort of I should say in the broader market, but in terms of what we've got, you know, in the actual what am I trying to say? Oh, here we go. That was a while ago. Okay. In terms of what actually happened in the the market that we're caring about right now, it was great. It was great. Let's see how we're closing, how we're doing the after hour candlesticks here. We've got AMC up 22%, holding in the after hours. No real movement here. Very, very good. No real movement. That's actually what we want to see right now. For now, just hold on, solidify those gains, build those gains in, and let's move on, right? Let's move on to the next day. So very, very good. GameStop, Neo Express, Churchill, these guys all up 9 to 10%. These are incredible green numbers today. Riot and Marathon, gosh, these guys have just got destroyed for a very long period of time. Doing very well here. OGI losing, though, next to Darden, Fizz, Playboy, Virgin Galactic, Purple. Purple's under 30 again. It's at 28. Jeez. I sold a lot of my Purple. It was over 35. Enphase, 252. Pinterest, Matterport, Twitter, Trade Desk. Okay. Some good losers here. Good balanced day though. Yeah, Tesla ends up Tesla ends down 0.21%. Kind of boring though in the rest of the market. A lot of the rest of the market kind of sitting around that 1 to 2% range, including Palantir Not much of a massive movement. Really, it was momentum. Momentum carried the day today. Absolutely incredible. So I believe, I think, is API reporting today? Let me see who's reporting today. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see. Earnings, calendar, and let's get logged in. So today, oh, we have Zoom today. Oh, Zoom reports in 2 days. Or sorry, in 2 minutes. We have, that's very interesting. Apps is Digital Turbine. I don't know anything about that company, actually. Not saying I'm not happy to pull it up, though. Okay, let me get logged in here really quick because I'm being a little slow right now. I should have had this up already. That's all right. Yeah, those are really the big ones. It's apps and Zoom today, and then we could go ahead and look back at the sticks. So let's pull it up here. SoFi stock. Yeah, we got an option on that one. I got to figure out where it is, though. I don't know where my APA or my IPOE option went. I'm sure it'll show up soon as a SoFi option. So I actually even forgot which platform I bought it on. It was either Webull or it was Robinhood. So I'll figure it out. All right, let's see what we have. We have Zoom. 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 All right. No, I know the ticker changed. I know it's SoFi now, but I don't even see the SoFi ticker anymore. Or, well, not that I had ever seen it before, but it's just not in my portfolio. I understand that's SoFi now. It just doesn't show up. All right, Zoom just reported. Zoom sees Q2 revenue, 985 million to 990. The estimate was 941. That is a beat on forecast. That's really good. Q1 revenue comes in at 956.2. That is a beat. The estimate was 910.2. That is a beat on forecast. That's a beat on revenue. And we have, where's net? Net comes in at EPS of 74 cents. We had, oh gosh, there's so many updates. I need to launch this out. Launch, please. There we go. We have, okay. EPS, adjusted EPS coming in at 132. The estimate was for 99 cents. This is a triple beat, folks. Triple beat on Zoom. Holy moly. Holy moly. Kathy over at ARK is going to be dancing. Or not, because somebody in the chat says Zoom is tanking after it just triple beat. Well, I guess that makes sense. Forever who asked about apps. Apps estimate was 88 million. They came in with Q4 revenue of 95.1, beating estimates. Adjusted EPS coming in at 25 cents versus 20 cents expected. I mean, that's a triple beat on Zoom, and that's a really good move on apps as well. So let's see what Zoom's doing here in the after hours. Oh, it's plummeting. Zoom is down 4% after a triple beat. Makes sense. Zoom down to about 315 right now, down about 3.88%. Apps is Digital Turbine is up on its beat. Apps is not somewhere to be found. There it is. Apps is up about 1.2%. But the one really getting smoked here is Zoom in the after hours. Zoom down now almost a full 5%, getting destroyed in the afters here. That's incredibly. Okay. AMC, look at it pushing in the afters, y'all. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Hey, there we go. It unlocked our thing again here. Our thingy. There we go. I can finally use the chart again. Finally. I could zoom in a little better. Let's grab the pre-market, move it over here. Let's clean up a little bit. We don't need the spark line anymore. We'll put our honorable change of the day over here. There we go. I'll clean up a little bit. There we go. I like cleaning up. There, that's better. Okay, good. Yeah, this is good. This is incredible. Man, I had the triple touch confirmation. When we had our triple touch confirmation line that we drew, that was a clear signal that, Kevin, this is buy time. We knew. It's all right. It's all right. We'll get in. We'll have our moment. I'll get my moment. Did Mudrick sell their newly bought AMC? That's what CNBC was talking about this morning. I wonder if they got if they caught wind or something, because that was something people were saying was that on CNBC this morning was that it's possible that they're just going to dump the shares they bought from AMC right away for a quick profit. It's annoying. Yeah, okay, so my IPOE is not in Robinhood. I'm just going to do another check over here. So funny. Positions. Oh, I found it. Okay. It finally showed up. I pulled down and I refreshed, and it showed up on Webull. So it was a Webull. It was a SoFi $10 is what I have. SoFi $10 call for January. I'm up. Let's see. It's kind of weird. It's not really showing me my position, like how much it's up. It's all kind of buggy because they just sort of changed. Yeah, it's a little funky. Oh, also my internet. Oh, there we go. My Wi-Fi was off. There we go. Hold on. Nope. Still says no data. It's weird. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm not, smoking and joking here. All right, let's see here. There we go. So that's my Webull right now on my SoFi call. I'm pretty sure I bought that 420. But anyway, whatever. Yep. Did sale confirm closing bell CNBC? 30 mil profit one day. Yep. That's how the suits do it. In and out. So basically what happened? So basically, you know what? Okay, this sounds jaded, okay? But just hear me out here, okay? Is it possible that the executive staff at AMC are like, hey, we need to raise some money, but we don't want to sell our shares directly to retail. We want somebody to come in and take the risk, buy the shares, and just dump them to the retail whenever you want, but it can't be us dumping it to the retail. Just saying, it's possible. It's very possible. It's like, hey, just come in, try to do a quick trade, dump it to the retail. It's stuff like that a little bit that pisses me off when I hear that, because it's like, we're kind of told that that you weren't gonna raise money and you weren't gonna sell us more shares, so you kind of did it behind closed doors. Can I explain that call for us? My SoFi call? Sure. All the SPACs got destroyed, and I bought a crap ton of call options at the bottom of the market. I tell you, people are like, Kevin, how come you're not buying? Oh, when everything's green, I don't buy. I'm not a buy. That's not me. I buy when everything's red. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate the $5. All right. I don't know. Whatever. All right, let's get back in here. All right, let's get back into the sticks. Tell you, folks, this is why you always got to make sure you go to metkevin.com/lemonade to sign up for life insurance, homeowners insurance, renters insurance, or pet insurance in as little as 5 minutes. metkevin.com/lemonade. And if you want to shop prices, go to metkevin.com/life. You get life insurance at both of these in as little as 5 minutes. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got here. Matterport in the after hours, pumping a little bit of pumpa. Hydro Farms moving back up here. Zoom's consolidating a little bit, chilling out. Bumble, disappointed people at Bumble. Bumble's had a little bit of a rough ride here. Let's see. Since IPO, if I go back out to week, how are we doing here? Yeah, kind of straight down. I mean, we're almost half of IPO highs. That's crazy. Ooh. The hardest part is selling when it's green. This is true. Welcome, Dan. Glad you could finally comment. I actually am sore. I still have a little bit more workouts to do. But yeah, I if I go like this, like whatever muscles are like here, like not the bicep, but like the shoulder muscle, like right here. Oh yeah, that's sore. Oh, yep. Oh man, Y'all did this to me. Man, who was the guy forcing me to do Tesla tequila shots? I think that was Edgar. Man. But looking back, I appreciate it. It was just tough. What was it, like 10 a.m.? And they had like 6 hours to go? Oh, man. That was diamond hand, paper arms. Next time I need to get a dunk tank, that would be funny. Oh my gosh. A dunk tank that is controlled by an exact donation. So as soon as like an exact donation come in, the bench just goes. That is so funny. Imagine you're in the middle of playing Rust. You're playing and then the dunk tank just drops in. Oh, man. Edgar and the tequila dunked. Yeah, my goodness. All right, y'all. I don't know. What else we got? Let's, oh, I told somebody I was going to get short interest. Y'all want short interest? I'll get you guys some short interest. Hold on a second. Is this really? Oh, really? Oh, whatever, you jerks. No, I get a what's it called? Copyright claim. I'm gonna dispute it really quick. This is from like January too. Yeah. Submit. And boom. Okay, 1 sec. I'm pulling up the short interest. Boom. All right, I did it. Okay, so where were we? Right. Okay. Oh yeah. See, you watched me do that. It's true. It's sad. I don't understand why. 100. It's simple. Usually they're pretty good. You could just say like fair use, and then you throw it back at them. Okay. So let's go over here. Run out. What? Why? Like it was like a 3-hour live stream from like 3 months ago that got copyright. Like what? Some nonsense. It's just what you have to deal with when we do these live streams. Yeah, copyright. Hold on. What's going on over here? Oh, okay. All right. So where were we? All right, I'm in. What do we want? What do we want? Okay. Short interest data. AMC. It says 20.19%. What else? BB? A good compound clip would be funny. 8.63% on BlackBerry. Voso. There's one I haven't heard of before. Oh, let me also pull up the if you're a course member, you can post in the finance group. Short interest. All right, give me numbers. Give me numbers. Give me tickers. Vusu or whatever was like 0.12%. Neo. Oh, James Bond. Yeah. Had I seen that you posted that much, I wouldn't do this for you, but it's 5.67%. CCIV. BBW. Actually, I don't know what BBW is. BBW. Churchill Capital is at 25.13% short. It's more short than AMC. You know what else is really short? Workhorse. What's the Workhorse ticker? WKHS, right? Give me a second here. WKHS. WKHS. What's Build-A-Bear ticker? I don't remember. Workhorse is 45.83% short. Oh, it's so high. So high. C3AI is 19.19%. And Affirm, Slime Time Live, AFRM. Let's do that really quick. AFRM. Affirm is at 10.99% short. You gotta give me tickers. There we go. Tilray. That's better. Clove. Yeah, let's do that too. Hold on a sec. Tilray 8.07. Clove. G-Nog. Clove is 39.78. G-Nog. Man, nobody's shorting Tesla. 7.85 on G-Nog, except for Burry, but you know, he better start taking some profits. HMBL. 1.98 on HMBL. Apps, sure, we just looked at that. SoFi, I think it's pretty low. Well, no, it was pretty high, so it should have carried over, but I don't think I'm going to get data yet, am I? So it just changed tickers. Yeah, no, but maybe I can still get IPOE. Yeah, I can. 30.59% short. Coin is only 1.71%. It's too new. FINRA. Who says I'm using FINRA? I'm using S3. FUV. FU. Oh, I gotta post my Arcimoto video. That's right. Fun utility vehicle. 34.8% short. That's insanely short. BBW. Oh, okay. Build Bear Workshop. 12.921. Wow. Kathy, her ARK investment, ARK K, is 12.9% shorts. Folks, an ETF is 12.9% short. That's nuts. That's nuts. ESPR. ESPR is, oh my gosh, 33% short. Wow. Yeah, Workhorse we said. Let's do another one. What, Ride? Yeah, Workhorse is over 40. Ride is 36.9% short. Folks, there's so many companies that are massively short. GME is 20.27, lower end. Roblox? This might be too new, honestly. Yeah, 3.78. It's too new. PBR? I don't know what that is, but I'll do it. PMAC? PBR is 0.53. PMAC. Ocugen? Sure. PMAC, I got nothing. It says security not found. Ocugen. Ocugen. 20.76. Palantir. Nobody ever shorts Palantir. Okay, don't spam. GHVI. GHVI. Okay. CSRS. Is that Corsair? CSRS. Is it? GHVI. Okay, so that's the wrong ticker. I thought Corsair was CRSR. No, I don't know what it is. What's Corsair? Matterport is only 4% short, 4.37. Corsair stock. Corsair is CR. Yeah, I got it right. CRSR. Unless I didn't say that right. 21.96. Rocket Mortgage is another one that's usually pretty short. All right, we'll do a few more and then we'll stop. Enphase 3.78. UWMC is 20.23. Rocket and Space. Rocket Mortgage 16.38. Space is 28.66. Microvision. Ooh, I don't know about that one. FSR. Let's see. Microvision is 22%. FSR. We did Build a Bear. I think 30.26. I'm gonna make sure I did Build a Bear. Maybe I didn't do Build a Bear. All right, we'll do like one more. Build a Bear is only 4.73. All right, Fight Club. But there's nothing. It's not. There's nothing available on it. Okay, MP material. That's it. That's where we're ending it. Okay, 15.96%. Let's see how the sticks are after the market here. Let's go ahead and get back to where we were. After market, Zoom's recovered. Zoom's actually required a lot. AMD and Geo. All right, I'll look really quick. Hold on. AMD and Geo, real fast. All right. But that's it. AMD. I'm surprised Zoom recovered as much as it did. I mean, it was a triple beat. AMD is 6.94% and Geo is 36.98%. But yeah, I am surprised Zoom recovered. But then again, it was a triple beat. You know, the fact that it fell was ridiculous. Triple beat on it. Come on. Shift. Let's go. Shift is up 4.48% in the afters here. Wonder if the CEOs are going shopping again. Every time it gets to 650, they go shopping. That's what I like about them. They're the CEOs that actually go shopping at their stock rather than just dumping it and then, oh, it's a scheduled sale. Blah, blah, blah. So, all right. So what else do we have? Biden's talking about Tulsa. Not exactly stock related here. Let's see. I'm actually surprised some of y'all don't like Bloomberg. 1/5 of U.S. beef capacity wiped down by JBS cyber attack. Oh. Well, apparently they got beef with someone. All right. COVID trauma has changed economies maybe forever. Sounds interesting. Americans are done with the 5-day work week. That always sounds interesting. Oh, yeah. There it is. Mudrick sells entire AMC stake, calling shares overvalued. Oh, my gosh. Oh. The same day the movie theater chain disclosed that the investment firm had bought $230 million of fresh shares to bolster its finances. Wow. Wow. Jerks. AMC said they sold a stock with plans to go on offense for acquisitions. I'm telling you, and I know it's I know it's jaded. But it smells like a backroom deal, you know? Like, hey, we can't issue stock directly. Can you guys just say you bought it and then like just trade it? I don't know. I mean, we saw this happening, but it's a little bit of a pisser, a little bit of a slap in the face. Yeah. Cybersecurity stocks are up. Yeah, no kidding. Cybersecurity, remember, folks, see, and nobody believed it. But remember what Jerome Powell said. Jerome Powell said that the most important risk is not inflation, it's cybersecurity. And since then, it's literally been attack after attack after attack. Colonial Pipeline, now beef, other attacks have happened since that. So you really got to, you look into like CrowdStrike. Let's see how they've been doing. CrowdStrike. Here they are. Let's look at them on a day. Okay. So this is the day basis on CrowdStrike. They are flat today at 222. And yeah, I mean, they moved up nicely since November, but then they've kind of been relatively flat. It's been really a sideways trade, even slightly down since January. But I'd certainly be paying attention to some of these. Wow. Look at FireEye. I haven't heard of that one. BlackBerry. BlackBerry is a cybersecurity play. FireEye. Here's another one. That's interesting. FireEye. I haven't heard of that one. Crowd will go down with earnings tomorrow. I guess we'll see. So, all right, folks. Well, I think that about does it. Make sure to get your 2 free stocks linked down below by going to betkevin.com/Webull. If you have not yet, go watch the Bitcoin article or Bitcoin video on stablecoins. Very, very important that you watch that. Even if you think this is just FUD, that's fine, but at least be aware of it. So if somebody brings it up in discussion with you, you're aware. And please like that video because it's like 10% dislikes. It's really good content. But anyway, I don't know. Thank you all. We'll see you next time. Bye.